Side 975 blazing today's hottest music. Bootleg Kev on your radio. Hey, we ain't playing Maino for the hell of it, man. We got my dude in the building right now. Maino!
Yeah.
What's up, fam?
What up, homie? I feel good to be back, man.
I heard you
know.
Fresh from Japan?
Yeah, fresh from Japan.
How was that, man?
It was great, man. It was my third time out there. It's always a great experience to be able to travel abroad. You feel me?
Yeah, you get to see like people who don't even speak English sing along to your songs.
Exactly, and that's the good thing about it. You know, hip hop big all over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up, my dude. Now, we were just kind of talking off the air a little bit when you first walked in. How Slept On the first album is.
Yeah.
It's
classic.
Classic.
If anybody that ever heard it, I'm telling you, I put my money on it. I put anything, standing up to anything, it's a classic.
And you were
critically acclaimed, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's kind of like you were comparing it to kind of Reasonable Doubt, because a lot of people got up on Reasonable Doubt years later when it all blew up. And for anybody who wants to make an album, listen to it, because I mean it's really a story from front to back.
We put that together, you know what I mean?
It's not random songs.
You know, right. You know, the thing with that was when I was making an album, I wanted to take it back to the time when people were making conceptual albums. I feel like a lot of times that, you know, dudes not doing that no more. You just, you know, you got your singles. You know, I had the singles.
Especially since you're on Atlantic Records.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I had the singles, and I felt like I wanted to go back to making an album that was really telling a story, and that's what I did. But you know, it is what it is. We're growing. It's a different time, and you know, everybody not in tune, so we didn't get the numbers that we wanted to get that time. You know what I mean?
Single went platinum though.
Single went platinum, but you gotta understand, it was only 45,000 albums in the stores. And around the whole country. So when you thinking in terms of that, if you only put 45,000 CDs in the whole country,
then you ain't gonna
right. So my first week I sold 20, so I did basically half that. So I sold everything that was available.
Yeah.
You understand? So it is what it is. But you know, we off to the next thing right now, man, and we still building, we still making great music, and we gonna try to do it again.
Still Atlantic Records?
Yeah, still Atlantic Records, but we got E1 on the team right now working the records. They on the front line. You know, they lost what you would call I had a team that used to work on records. It was called Special Ops.
I know Special Ops. Yeah.
Right, they don't have it no more. So you know, we got E1 on there on the team. Shout out to Shadow and D, and shout out to the whole E1 staff that's out there on the front lines working the records.
Yeah, the new record is crazy with Roscoe. We don't get into that, but right now, you got like you have a perception in the business.
Right.
You're the dude that everyone raps about being about.
Yeah, I heard.
But and you happen to just rap.
Yeah, I've been hearing these things. You know, the funny thing about it is that when people meet me and they see how humble I am, you know, because I mean, a lot of that comes with just being secure on who you are.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't feel no need to walk around and act other than who I am. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these dudes, they used to being in punk positions all their life. Yeah. So the minute that I open my mouth or the minute that I say something that may be looked at as a little too aggressive, they just go back into their natural form.
Is it hard for you to exist in the rap game with so much, I don't want to say fake, I mean, yeah, there's just so, it's like wrestling, you know, there's so many characters in the business.
Yeah. I used to try to fight with it, but I don't even fight with it no more. If you see, I done cleaned all the way up. Like,
You don't smack anybody no more.
Nah, I don't get into
a world star hip hop smacking hasn't happened in a long time. Shout out to Young Bird.
Because at the end of the day, we gotta try to get to the money and opportunity. Right. And then and if I continue that, then who am I hurting? Myself. You know, we trying to get to a whole nother level. We trying to get to that next money. We trying to get to that next level. We putting out hot records, because at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want to say about me, but they got to keep it real that I'm like since I've been out, coming from New York, it ain't been a New York artist that's been more consistent than me and had more hits than me since I've been out. Right. You understand? As far as everybody that's from New York has been before me. Yeah. You understand? So it is what it is, and you know, we back again. Let it fly. You know, just cracked the top 30 in the country on Billboard.
That's a banger.
Yeah, we working. So you know what I mean? Like we ain't about the local business. We about, you know, making broad music and trying to get to where we need to get to.
So like Maino 2 years ago to Maino now. I mean, do you find like, I mean, of course people are gonna try to test you. People are gonna act stupid. Yeah. Are you a little bit more like, you know?
I don't get tested like a lot of these dudes.
Not anymore, right?
You see, you know what? The thing, I don't think I would have misunderstandings, and I would react in the way that I knew how to react. A lot of these situations that I was always in, I probably could have dealt with differently because they wasn't really about that life. Because I was about that, then that's just how I deal with it. I deal with disrespect different than most people do. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, a dude walk up to me and say something funny, I feel like I need to put my hands on him because I think I need to teach him a lesson. But now it's like, I don't need to deal with it like that. You understand? Because they don't bring nothing but problems. They don't bring nothing but this extra, you know, cloud over me.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm all about, and that's not what it is.
And I mean, you know, if Ja Rule can go to jail for carrying a gun, I mean, all it takes is one dude to, you know, to play that card, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth it, man. Because at the end of the day, God put me in a position to get away from where I come from and to do what I'm doing now. So I'm blessed, and you know what I mean? We ain't out here I don't need to prove nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like who I am and what I'm about is already established. No matter what city I'm in, no matter what hood I'm at, it's already established. I come and I walk with respect, and I get it because I give it. You understand? So I ain't out here trying to run down on nobody or try to be more than what I am. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel the need to try to promote this gangster life when I don't have to.
All right, so that right there was the Sky Zoo remix you hopped on.
Yeah, man. I try to get on everything, man. I try to get a piece of everything. Man.
Yeah, you killed the Tiger joint too.
Yeah, anything that's hot, man. If it ain't my record, if it ain't banging, it ain't mine. I'm on it. Respect the jukes.
Murdered everybody's record.
It's a version for every hot record that came out this year. It's a version with me on it.
Even the Bruno Mars joint, you murdered. Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, that's what's up. So you got the new album. You know, what's the name of the new album?
The name of the new album is The Day After Tomorrow.
The Day After Tomorrow.
So you already have an understanding of what my album was about. Me trying to go from my first album. Me trying to go from being a street dude to actually being in the game. Yeah. So you got that. So now, tomorrow actually did come for me. I didn't know if it was gonna come or not. I didn't know if it was gonna work. It came, you know, and I actually changed my life. And I'm blessed, and I thank God, you know, to even be here. So.
The continuation.
You know, yeah, it's a continuation because now my life has changed. Now it's what I'm going through now. As of
different issues that you
an artist. Yeah. You understand? Now I'm an artist. Now I ain't the dude in the street, you know, playing with work or playing with them hammers. And I'm not in the street trying to get in the game. I'm actually in the game trying to go to a whole nother level. But the struggles and the problems is different. So now this album is more about what I'm going through today.
That's what's up. Now the album, I know you dropped a few records. You dropped your joint with Homegirl from Dirty Money.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Dropped the joint with what's the Rico dude?
Oh, yeah, Rico Love.
Rico Love, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So, and now you got the joint with Roscoe Dad. The album, is it done? Are you still working on it?
The album is just about done. I say about 95% done.
Is there any features you can let loose?
I can't let loose. Oh, I got a joint with Wayne.
You got a joint with Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a joint with Wayne. Got Banks on there. I try to keep a minimum of features though because it's like I still want people to get used to who I am.
Well, yeah, the last album didn't have many features.
Didn't.
BG. That's the only one that comes off the top of my head.
And it's not gonna have too many. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when I buy an album, I want to hear that artist.
Yeah.
You know, the features, you know, give me a couple, give me 2 or 3. I don't want every song with a feature.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm a hip-hop head just like everybody else, so I want to give people me.
Yeah, and you say you're a hip-hop head. I always compare you kind of like to Tupac, as far as just kind of the passion in your lyrics.
Right.
You rap from the stomach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What besides Pac? I mean, what are some hip hop influences on you? Like,
oh man, we can go on for days. I mean, probably I have the same influence.
Who's your favorite MC?
I don't have one particular one because it's so various. Like I love Big for what he did and what he was able to do, and he inspired me. He was the first person that actually made me feel like I could do that. Like I was sitting the way where I was at, and I was like, man, maybe I could do that because I related to him.
Yeah.
You know, then you got the older dudes like we just talking about Rakim. How I did a song with him and how nervous I was when I went in the studio.
That's
like,
one of the
man.
If you say Rakim's the illest ever, no one can dispute that.
Nah, definitely. I mean, you know, he fathered a lot of the styles that came after that. You know, so you know he's definitely a great one. You know, you had Kane, who took it to a whole nother level and showed people how to, you know, what he was doing is what people are doing today. He got ridiculed for what he did. You know, what he did was, you know, try to broaden his brand.
Yeah.
You know, back then I was like, oh man, Kane's selling out, but now
I
understand.
With Madonna?
Yeah, he was with Madonna. Like
I was like 2 years old.
Yeah. Now you do that, and it's like, oh, you doing your thing.
Yeah, now you doing your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you, Wiz, with Amber Rose. You doing your thing. That's what's up, my dude. So the album, is there a release date yet?
October 4th.
October 4th. Is that gonna get moved? You think?
I mean, it's looking pretty steady, man. We dropping another record. The end of And in August, like I said, this record right now is building on Billboard, and we're dropping the video in another week or so. So, I mean, we'll see. But so far, it is what it is.
My dude Maino.
Yo,
new album coming October 4th. He's in the city tonight, Las Vegas. And ladies, my dude, you might want to holler at him at Maino Hustle Hard on Twitter.
That's right.
But if you look busted, if you're rough, do not holler. And you can't be the only person that think you look good. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, you and your baby daddy don't count. All right, let's get into the new record right now, man.
Yeah,
Roscoe Dash, Let It Fly. This is my joint. It's Hot 975. Ready Set Radio, Maino. I appreciate you coming through, my brother.
Nah, man, anytime. My pleasure, homie.
Yes, sir.